everyone, my name is Ferry Bailon and this is College Web Media. Today I had the utmost pleasure of interviewing Travis Weaver, the co-founder of Weaver Consulting Group and president of Youth Motivation Task Force. With his vast knowledge and extensive work experience in the financial field, as well as his ongoing work as a mentor, emphasizing the importance of education, he is the perfect college web mentor. In the interview, he talks about his work experience as well as give advice to college students who want to pursue a career in his field. I hope you enjoy this interview.
Hi, I just wanted to introduce myself again. My name is Ferry Bailon, and I just want to thank you for giving us a little bit of your time and for also the College Web Media audience. So, should we start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Can you tell us about yourself and your educational background?
Yeah, my name is Travis Weaver. I have a degree in financial services. So I started out in going to high school in Huntington Beach. Did not necessarily know what I was going to do. So then went to a junior college, Orange Coast College, and then decided to become a financial advisor and found a school that specialized in that. San Diego State actually has a degree in financial services. So I ended up going to San Diego State University and becoming an advisor. Took a trip after that, after I graduated, but then got right to work. So I've been at the job now for about 18 years, I want to say.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Recently married and have a 11-month-old baby named Aiden. So that's my life right now.
Wow, congratulations on the baby. You had mentioned that you graduated with a degree in financial services from San Diego State University. How did you know that you wanted to work in the financial services field?
um, I did have, so my dad and my brother were also in the field. I didn't necessarily know for sure I wanted to go into it as well. I did end up interviewing other financial advisors, and that helped a lot. Just to ask them questions about what a typical day would be like, and then ultimately made the decision based upon their experiences as well. So that helped.
Right. And you had mentioned earlier that, you went to all these schools and got all these credentials. What made you decide to further your education and credentials?
Yeah. So after San Diego State, I have gotten credentials just through other medium. So the College of Financial Planning has other designations in my field that are important. Just more education is always something that I would recommend. Gives you the confidence to give the advice and work with individuals. And yeah, just knowing more and consistently learning is something that I think is always key to improving yourself, improving people around you. So I won't ever stop learning.
Yes, very, very, that's a very good point. I know that you graduated with a degree and all these credentials. What do you think is the biggest misconception about graduating from college and actually going into the workforce?
I think the misconception would be is you're ready, or it's the degree is going to just set you up for what you need to know in the real world job, in a sense. A lot of what you learn in even school, I'm not saying this is college as much, but you don't use all of it, but it does give you some of the discipline to learn new things, and it keeps your mind sharp when you're learning new things. So then when you're given a new task, you can pick it up very quickly and you can do it. You can, work with people, and you can work with teams and take directions from teachers, or so it prepares you for becoming an adult in the real world in a sense as well. Now you do get real life education as well, but to apply that, depending on each person's occupation, you still got to be able to learn and be willing to learn and do it yourself. And it's not just I have a degree, okay, where's my job, and then I'm fine at that point. I think that you have to really start still being a student of your job and understanding, how to make yourself more brandable, in a sense where, and even if you change that job or you change that career, so what? That doesn't even really matter to me if I'm hiring people. What makes more sense is as long as they're going through the different jobs or occupations, that they're doing their best. They're, working with people, and they, and when I call the old employer is like, yeah, it just wasn't a good fit, but yet they're, a good human with good values, and they have a good work ethic. So I think that's very important. I think it's a misconception that you have to choose this job and it's going to be your career and this is life. It's going to be your rest of your life. So I don't think that that's necessarily the case for many different individuals. It might be for me, but it doesn't. Most of the people I work with have a lot of occupation and job changes.
Yes. So for you, how did your knowledge and work experience in the financial field get you into where you are now, like status wise?
Well, definitely, if you're choosing a career, there are, subjects that you might be better at or not as, so English, my brain isn't as creative as a lot. So I tended to flock more to math and financial classes and more from a logical standpoint. So that helped me, pick up concepts and, when I'm financial planning for clients and running models and simulations, I can, it's easier for me to grasp it. And then in my career, make it very simple for people that didn't study that exact same thing.
In addition to being the co-founder of Weaver Consulting Group, you're also the president of Youth Motivation Task Force. Can you tell us about the organization and what you do there?
Yeah, so I am the president of, also shortened to YMTF. We visit high schools in Orange County and talk to students about the importance of education and continuing on even after college or even beyond high school if we're talking to them, but to furthering your education and your degree, and then bringing real individuals from different occupations and into the community talking to the students. So I work with the superintendent's office along with the different schools to bring in speakers and help educate and help the students out.
When Travis and Ferry return, Travis talks about the importance of mentors and who mentored him. This interview is brought to you by College Web Mentor. You can visit Travis's CWM profile and buy one of his services. Get resume help from someone who is in the financial world like Travis. Share your purchase with a friend and get $10 off your next purchase, and they get $10 off their first purchase. Visit collegewebmentor.com now.
So talking about that, do you think mentors are really important? Did you have one? And if you did, what did you learn from them?
Yeah, I think mentors are very important. I was lucky enough to have a great, I have an older brother that he's actually the founder as well. So we work together, and that's been nice to look up to somebody in that instance. But it wasn't, I think a more formal mentor is important. I got a more formal one and did coaching with them from the beginning of my career. I've always had different business coaches. So I think a business coach and a mentor can kind of be somewhat interchangeable to us, as said. But one thing different about a business coach is they can kind of hold you accountable as well, and really get you to your next goal that you want. So yeah, a mentor, coach, you definitely want to surround yourself with people that are helping you grow, because you can't do everything yourself.
That is so true.
Yeah.
So why did you choose to become a college web mentor?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to help others. I recognize the benefit of successful people that I have been around, and I want to make sure that, you know that they have people out there that they can count on, that want them to grow as not just in their career, but what your career can do for your overall life as well too. So just giving them the support that they need and the encouragement, I think, is very important.
And to wrap this all up, what advice would you give college students who want to pursue a career in your industry now?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a good time. Everyone needs financial advice, and I would say work with other advisors. Pick up the phone and call them, and maybe even do some intern jobs with them. Sometimes they're paid, sometimes they're not, but getting your foot in the door, testing out the waters, is a long-term, goal that you can see, but yet you're doing something right now. In any career, I think it's important for somebody to do that. But I would definitely, in my career, get in with a good company and intern, or start working with them at the ground level, and then really just pick their brains, the people that you look up to, and ask a lot of questions.
Great. Thank you so much, Mr. Weaver. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye.